This is going to be a review. Well, I guess it's going to be more of an overview than anything because I've only got 150 rounds to this. This is my latest build. I started out with a Black Rain. It's pretty much all Black Rain Ordnance. I'll tell you a little bit about the company Black Rain Ordnance. They're an American company. I think they're out of Missouri. They were established in 2009. I think they started with a milled lower. They made milled lowers, real nice quality. And then since then they've extended. They make milled uppers now. They've also recently came out, I think, with forged uppers and lowers, a little bit more or a little bit less expensive. They make their own barrels now, their own handguards or rails, whatever you want to call them. They make their own triggers. They make their own bolt carrier groups. I think 80% of the rifle they make in-house. It's really top quality. Also, something to mention with them, like I said, they were established in 2009, so they're still a relatively young company. But I had one problem on this during the build. My barrel nut wouldn't line up with my rail. And so I called the customer service I found on the internet. And while it was ringing, I noticed that I'm in a different time zone than they were in Missouri. And they've been closed for like a half hour while I was calling. While I was getting ready to hang up the phone, and Justin had picked up there at Black Rain Ordnance. And I was explaining the situation to even though they were closed, he took the time out explaining the situation with the barrel nut and the handguard. And he couldn't figure it out. He wound up giving me his personal cell number so I could send photos of what I was talking about to him. He then got with a gunsmith there and was asking him about it. They actually went out in a warehouse and took all the parts that I had and rebuilt like my scenario to see if they could come up with a solution to see what the problem was. Everything fit together perfectly there. So I got a call the next day from, I think his name was Jared. I think he's a gunsmith up there. And he's like, you know, we redid this thing and I can't figure out what the problem will be. He's like, just send your entire upper end. He's like, we'll fix anything, replace anything we have to, and we'll send it back to you. I think they had that, I think they fixed it the same day they got it and shipped it out that day back to me, my upper. I was completely assembled and everything. I don't know exactly what the deal was with the barrel nut. That's one of the things I don't like about it, and I'll go into detail about that. But anyway, the point of the story is their customer service is second to none. They're fantastic. I don't know if it's still because they're relatively young and small. Hopefully they can stay that way. I've never experienced customer service like that. They're going above and beyond. So absolute hats off to them. Alright, we'll do a close-up of this. I started out with a Black Rain lower, and I wanted to just build my own rifle, kind of my style and everything. And so I started out with a milled Black Rain lower, and then I was going to get different parts that I wanted. It wound up being everything Black Rain Ordnance. And like I said, they make everything in-house except for the exception of like the buttstock and the pistol grip, those kind of things. Everything else they make in-house. So we'll get a close-up of it. Alright, so we'll start from the front and work our way back. First thing obviously going to be the muzzle brake. The muzzle brake is made by Black Rain. It is high quality. It's machined. It's CNC machined, I believe. I just particularly don't like the style. They make a different style. I traded for this one. It was new, and I traded a couple things for it. That's one of the two things I don't like about this rifle. But like I said, they make a different kind. It's just not my style. It's great quality still. It comes with a machined crush washer. Great quality, but it's just not my style. Like the pineapple, or whatever you want to call it. Second, we'll get to the barrel. This is an 18-inch barrel with a 1/7 twist. I think they made 32 of these. It's called divoted, and it's instead of like it's a type of fluting, I guess. It does the same purpose as fluting. It reduces the weight and then dissipates the heat, but it's just divoted all the way down the barrel. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. There you can a little bit. I love the barrel. Like I said, it's 18 inches, 1/7 twist. Next, we'll go with the handguard, also made by Black Rain. It is also milled. This is the best handguard I've ever had. They also make a slim version. I think it sits lower. It's really machined smooth. This particular one utilizes the M-lock system, which I've never used. This is my first time using it. I really like it. I'm not saying it's any better than keyhole stocks or with your mounting system. It is, if you're going to take something on and off quick, I think the M-lock will be better, because once you get it adjusted, you turn it 90 degrees, you can pop it on and off. You take it off, you turn it 90 degrees, the screw, take it off, put it back on, you put it on, turn the screw 90 degrees, and it's locked in once you get it adjusted. So if you are taking things on and off real quick, I think that would be better. I got a Harris bipod on this. It swivels and extends. It's 6 to 9 inches. Scope, I got the Nikon P223 with the drop reticle in there. It's a decent scope. And you can zero in your turrets. After you adjust them, you can pull them up and put it back to zero, so you can go from adjustments. Up my ramp, or my scope mount, is a Warren. It's ramp style, RAMP. It's an acronym for Rapid Acquisition something something. Really nice mount. Kind of on the heavy side. It's got 45-degree offsets on both sides. Upper's also Black Rain Ordnance. It's milled. Lower, like I said previously in the video, it's milled also. Magpul grip. My stock back here is Rock River Arms. It's an RRA operator adjustable CAR stock kit. It's got the rib butt pad on it, which is kind of nice. It's also got watertight battery storage. It slides over, enters watertight battery storage in there. I've got the Black Rain Ordnance 3.5 pound drop-in trigger in there with K&S anti-rotating pins, as you can see. I'll flip around the other. I bought this stuff separate and put it together because it's pricey, so I had to kind of build my way up to it. Charging handle is Black Rain Ordnance milled. It's got a extended grip there too. Catch lever. Red dot. This is the other side of the ramp mount. You can see it's just like the other side. It had the 45-degree offset. I've got a Dagger Defense red dot on there, red/green dot. This seems to be a pretty nice little red dot. Nothing fancy. Black Rain dust cover, as you can see. Also have the Black Rain BCG. It's nickel boron. A lot of people say you don't have to lube nickel boron. I disagree with that. They're a lot easier to clean, I think. The powder and stuff comes off a lot easier. All your buildup and stuff does, but they still need to be lubed in my opinion. And just go back down it. The carbon comes off really easy on those nickel borons. And then my bipod is mounted to the M-LOK system. The M-LOK swivel stud. Now, like I said, it's more of an overview than a review. Like I said, I've only fired 150 rounds through it. Shot perfect. It was a blast to shoot. Not a single problem with it. Again, they're pricey. I know you can get these Andersons everything for like $500. But if you want a quality AR, I won't rank what the best ARs are, but I mean, this is top of the line AR, and like I said, customer service second to none. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's also a mid-length gas system, the barrel was, and I also got an adjustable gas block, which does make a difference. It's pretty nice to have.